No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Another shot, and Hickson puts it in.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominated.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Denver on top, leading by 5. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return.
Tune in this Thursday, March 19th. Kenneth Faried and the Denver Nuggets take on Dwight Howard and the Houston Rockets. Hoops action.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Conley dishes to Koufos. Inside, here's Allen, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
It was a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
Shot from 16. That's good for Thomas on the assist by Robinson. 15 points for Clutch.
And his stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
Conley, the pass to Allen. Prince setting a pick for Allen. 5 on the clock. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. That 3 off the mark. The Nuggets trail.
Vince Carter in his day, one of the most electrifying players in the NBA, a superstar in Toronto, one of the all-time great highlight reel dunkers. Those days are behind him, but he remains a very valuable and at this point, maybe even underrated NBA player.
And for Vince Carter, a quality defender and still a well-rounded contributor. He always had a nice breadth of skills. Now he does the little things that help you win.
And for some superstars, they have a tough time accepting, Clark, a lesser role. Not Vince Carter.
You know, it's really impressive the way he's gracefully aged into becoming a quality sixth man, Kevin. I think it's a model for other aging superstars or former superstars to follow.
And it's Allen with the jam. Tremendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Stolen by Carter. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, JaVale McGee has all the tools necessary to be a great player, but often he can be his own greatest obstacle. But he and Coach Shaw are working on that. Coach Shaw said, "I'm just trying to get him to slow down." That's what we've been working on with him, just to slow down so he can use the gifts that he has, his length and his athletic ability. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And as you said, McGee is so gifted athletically that he'll be a force when he lets the game come to him. Conley kicks to Koufos. Prince outside. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Carter with it. Now Thomas defending. And it's Carter again missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Robinson dishes to Mozgov. Here's Thomas. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, second chance points are not easy to come by, but when you work as hard as he has today, it becomes a lot easier.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Grizzlies have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Off the screen, rebound by the Nuggets. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thomas passes to Chandler. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
Conley kicks to Prince. They set the pick. Inside. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
And Memphis making a change here. Randolph has checked in. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. And you look at Thomas, leading the league in always gets good looks.
Now, he's not a wasteful player. I mean, that much we've learned. He makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
But you know what, Steve? It's not all about shot selection. Let's not overlook what an unbelievable shooter he is, period. I mean, he can knock them down from all over the court with defenders draped all over him.
Just 5 on the clock. The shot is off. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown in that one and eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough.
Carter dished it to Allen. Koufos the pass to Allen. He feeds it to Koufos. Over Chandler. And it's Koufos missing. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. It's stolen by Allen. Outside Conley. Pass to Carter. Back to Conley. The dish to Randolph. Shot clock at 6. Carter outside. Frames the 19-footer. who's got 9 points in the quarter.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Outside Robinson. Dishes to Thomas. That's good. Thomas got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.